Joan it's always been sort of the more dominating force. You know, she's always going to be smarter than Peggy. She's always going to be a little bit more on top of things than Peggy, but she has a respect for the path that Peggy's taken, and I think that Peggy knows that, and I think that, you know, they've kind of come to terms on this sort of equal ground now. And Matt always said that, you know, they were never going to be roommates, they were never going to be Laverne and Shirley, you know. And they may never be. Yeah, exactly. Although you'd watch it, wouldn't you? You know, they're never going to be necessarily friends. It's a different relationship, but it's a very strong and interesting one. And I think it's very common for many women, especially in the workplace.
I think ultimately Joan is a protector and a nurturer. And so I think she's been trying to figure out the best way to take care of her son. Many of the decisions that she's made in the last couple of seasons have been to take care of him and to protect her family and sort of fiercely protect them. So, you know, Roger's secretary comes and says he's down and these sort of things, and she, you know, has deep feelings and a lot of history with him, and I think she's, you know, considered what's best for my son, and can I open this up to a more modern situation? Can we figure this out? And it's just opening the door, so we don't know where that will lead, but it's keeping an open mind to the possibilities of that.
I think some of us know what our characters, where they're going to be. I don't think any of us have any idea what the scope or look or tone or vibe of the whole will be. And I think that's probably been consistent through the majority of the show. Matt will tell us certain things or kind of ask us certain things about what's going on with our characters, and somehow that will inform something somewhere down the road. But between 4 and 5 makes sense, because I think that was right around when we knew we would have a definitive end of the show. I mean, there were after we shot the pilot, we were like, well, that was fun. I'll never see you guys again, and it won't get picked up like 99% of pilots, and we had fun, but that was that. At the end of season 1, took a long time to get picked up. We didn't know. We didn't know if there was a writer's strike. We didn't know like what's happening. Season 2, the same thing. It's all this, you know, kind of drama around if and when, but mostly if the show would come back. And then once, you know, season 4, season 5 happened, I think that we realized that we would have a definitive end. And I think that that must be an incredible gift for a writer to know that you have, okay, I've got X amount of episodes left to fill up a story, and I know that I have to get to the finish line by this number. And so you can write to that.